Zach is the most genuine, emotionally intelligent, sweet soul. All of us want a guy like that.
Zach's new season of The Bachelor is approaching, and we've got a new promo getting a better look at the new cast of women, the locations, dates, and if we think Zach will propose. Hey guys, it's Kayla Thompson. Welcome back to Shared News. I am joined today with Zachary Reality. Zach, how are you? How was your week?
Zachary, not to be confused with The Bachelor, Zach. It's the first week. Yeah, right. It's the first week back, to work. It's the first week of the new year. So it's safe to say that it's been a little bit of an adjustment coming back. I feel like I've had a lot on my plate. But I'm excited to just kind of gossip with you and go through the trailer because we're just a couple weeks away and we finally got to meet all of the women. So I'm definitely looking to find a couple early favorites.
Yeah, for sure. Are you feeling excited at all for this season, or are you still kind of like, I don't know how to feel?
I think I get more excited the sooner it gets to the premiere date.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So we're gonna definitely react to this brand new promo, and we're gonna give our thoughts on the new season. But before we do, make sure you guys give this video a like, subscribe to Shared News, and hit the bell so you never miss any of our videos. So with that, I guess we can just jump in. Yeah?
Let's do it.
My friends and family would describe me as funny,
a hopeless romantic, boisterous, loud, creative, spontaneous, definitely competitive, a little sassy.
So we've got our first group of women with the classic Zach over the balcony. We got a couple girls in studio giving us a little tidbit of like who they are: creative, boisterous, spontaneous. First, who stood out to me, I'll just go ahead and say, was Genevieve. I mean, she's gorgeous. I love what she had to say about her family, saying she's funny. I always enjoy that in a season, someone who has some sense of humor. I know she's 26. She's a nurse from Baltimore. But yeah, anyone stood out to you so far, Zach? Or is it kind of like still getting your,
I mean, well, first I love the shot of when the girls scream, Zach. I feel like they do this every season. They've been doing it forever. Ben, Jojo, Rachel. It's actually really funny. I know it's so cheesy, but it's hilarious. I'm like, I wonder how many takes they do. Yeah. I really like
a good thought.
Yeah, there's a few girls that are interesting. I think Holland is interesting. Victoria, one of the Victorias, I noticed that she has like almost 1 million followers on TikTok. So we got an influencer here. Yeah. And I mean, I was going through the cast bios of the girls the other day, and there was like a few fun facts. It's hard to remember everyone's name and stuff, but I think one of the girls said she likes to drink wine and PJs. And I was like, yep, that's me. I like her.
We could be friends. Yeah, for sure. No, there's definitely a lot of girls that stood out when I was looking over the cast as well. But I'm excited that we got a promo, and definitely excited for the season to start, because I feel like that's when you really get a sense of like who they actually are, like IRL. So yeah, you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Let's do it.
spicy.
Am I tooting my own horn right now? That's a lot of adjectives, right? Too many?
There's actually love here, and I can't wait to see what happens in the future. Let's get the party started. Cheers to y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers, Zach.
We're doing it again.
Zachs.
I know, right? Oh my God.
Know.
You know what? Like another cheesy season of The Bachelor. Here we come. I mean, I think one of the reasons why we always like The Bachelor versus the other franchises is because the women really do get catty while falling in love with Zach. And I think there is so many beautiful women here. So I wonder how much drama is truly going to be imposed, because we haven't really seen a scandal yet or heard wind of it. I think we'll get into more of the clips, obviously, as we show the rest of the trailer. But what's interesting about this season is that there doesn't seem to be like any type of leading moment where there's like some type of scandal like there has been in the past. So I wonder what will pop up or what will surprise us when the show starts.
Yeah, I think as the cast was coming out, I heard one or two things about one girl specifically that people were kind of having fans were having issue with, but it
Is it
wasn't
Greer?
anything. It was Greer. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Greer. But yeah, to your point though, I was going to say the thing that I noticed in this clip, especially the big wide shot of everyone, looks like it's night one at the mansion, Zach giving the traditional toast, is that everyone just has regular dresses on. And I don't really see anyone doing any gimmicks. There's no costumes. So I feel like it's already giving, no, this is a straight-laced, clean season. This is about the love, less about the, antics and gimmicks and drama. So I think you're onto something for sure.
I love first impressions. Like the first night is so fun when they come out of the limo. So
yeah.
We don't see any costumes, but hopefully somebody brings it and gives us something new, or maybe even just some funny jokes or one-liners, especially if they are creative with it. Like if they know about Zach from his time on Rachel's season and they kind of tie that into there. I think that's always a good way to kind of get familiar with him and the audience, because there is, 30 women, so it's a lot.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, they're going to need to give me something in the first episode to keep it really interesting. So hopefully we get some good first impressions. But let's keep going with the clips.
Hey, Bachelor Nation. Let's do this. I'm ready.
So we've got some more of the women dancing around, being all cute. Charity, Jess, I think we see Greer. Jess actually from the cast definitely stood out to me. She gave like girl next door vibes. Seems like she's really genuinely into Zach from reading her bio, from what I remember. She's a little on the younger side, but I think she gives like mature for her age. But yeah, I'm also intrigued to see more of Greer. I know we just mentioned Greer. So anyone else stood out to you?
Well, I'm just going to pull up the cast list because they have like the fun facts and I want to remember it. So I'm going to bring it up here on my browser so that I can remember a few of these girls, because
for sure
there is some like interesting fun facts. I know one of the girls said that she wanted to go to Stagecoach, which is interesting.
That is an interesting thing to say.
There was a mom. Yeah, there's one mom in the group. I believe her name is,
I think Christina. It's Christina, but I have thoughts about Christina. We'll have to get to her.
What are your thoughts about Christina? Let's get to her.
Christina Mandrell gives villain energy, but wait till First of all,
is there
Zach,
a clip coming?
There's
26
a clip coming
from Nashville.
But Zach, her first and her last name? Why is she the only one getting her whole last name? That to me, there's something about that's like, she's going to be a character. She is about to be.
Oh, wait, that is an interesting little tidbit. And I mean, she's
Do you
a
remember
content
her
creator.
Yes, and she's a content
From
creator.
where?
Do you remember her from the first set of women he met? She was in that group.
Oh, was she really?
She
was
the last one. Yes, Bailey, Brianna, I think her, Christina. She was the last one that pulled out like the alcohol out of her boots or something like that. But her energy was just like, oh, this girl is about to be either fun to watch or trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like The Bachelor's been around for so long that all of these girls must be familiar with the show. I mean, maybe they were able to do some casting and find some girls who were going to be unfazed by being there. But I feel like, there's so much build up to going on The Bachelor that these girls definitely have to have a little bit of an agenda in mind about how they want to present themselves and act. And I think with social media engagement going down for contestants, that they really got to do the most if they want to make their mark, or they just got to fall in love with Zach and make it really far.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so we'll have to see if it's just about her personality or if she might give that villain energy. Because I don't know, I just feel it. I feel it in my gut. But let's see some more, because I think we're yes, we love a villain, but I think we're gonna get some really cool dates. So let's take a look at the next clip.
Zach is the most genuine, emotionally intelligent, sweet soul. All of us want a guy like that.
Is he though?
So first off, we see, we'll have to see. First off, we see Charity in a carriage with Zach. So I'm pretty sure she's going to get a one-on-one. Love to see that. I remember her from the cast. She's a family therapist from Georgia, which I think says a lot about like the person she is. And I think she's so pretty. I don't know. I have a feeling about her. I feel like she could go really far, but
yeah, I actually think so too. I think she's gonna go far. I think this girl Gabby is gonna go far. I feel like Greer, since she might be the villain, she'll probably be like halfway. And
Do you
Let's
think she'll
see
be the
who
villain?
else.
She got a little voiceover in that last clip saying
I
that,
think she'll-
everyone would love
I
Zach.
do.
And
I think that she'll get a little bit of a villain edit. I think there'll be a few villains. I've noticed them doing that in the past. Back in the day, they used to only do like one villain a season, and they would make them so controversial. And I feel like in recent years,
Right.
they've kind of tried to spread it out a little bit. I mean, obviously last year was Shanae, but then they also kind of made Mara a villain and then Sarah. So there was some surprises as it got later into the season.
yeah.
But I just hope they
Yeah,
do
I
something
think-
different this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think with Greer, she gives like the girl everyone feels a little like in competition with, and they don't necessarily love her, but she's not necessarily a villain. Whereas Christina, I don't know, something about Christina, I feel like she's gonna be, she's gonna be an actual like Shanae type of villain. But yeah, speaking of like different kinds of dates, I know we saw like hot air balloon, a boat, yacht,
That's
like
fun.
shopping date, fireworks. Are you wanting any like recycled old dates, or do you want just like all fresh new ones?
I mean, some of the like old dates are always like so fun and like iconic. Like I love the shopping date when they get a bunch of clothes and shoes, then they have to walk into the room full of girls being like, hi. But hopefully they do new things. I remember us talking about on our last panel, Zach did go to Ryan Seacrest's New Year's show and he said he went somewhere he's never heard of before. So I'm excited to see the location and the travel because, I'll be in the States the next few months. So when watching this show, I would love to feel like I'm in Europe or Asia or Africa, wherever, as I watch the show.
Yeah, same for me. Yeah, we need an escape. So hopefully we get a lot of like really cool locations, which I think we will. But let's keep
sure.
going because I feel like we're gonna get
Let's
to
do
some more meat.
So cute. Okay, I got this. Boom.
There she is in all red.
She is in all red Zachary reality. All red, the cape. She knows what she's doing. I'm telling you.
Does
She knows what she's doing. Yes, in terms of I'm going to go on this show. I'm going to be a character. I'm going to not actually care about dating this guy. I've got my brand. I've got like, it's going to be all red. You guys have to have my first and last name. I don't know. It's just, there's something about her that I'm like, you have to watch out.
Christina Mandrell. I'm trying to find her fun facts, but she's not even in the cast. Kayla, this is what her bio says.
Okay.
It says Christina is ready for her perfect fairy tale love story. She's a mom to her amazing 5-year-old daughter, Blakely. Aw, Blakely. Who she lives to make happy. She's getting divorced. Christina, so maybe that's why they're giving her the last name, because she's getting divorced. So maybe it's like her maiden name if she changed her name when she was married. It says Christina has been searching for the perfect man, but has been selective since she has a daughter. She's looking for a partner she can trust unconditionally and is open-minded to whatever life throws her way. Will Christina get the fairy tale ending? Her fun facts is that she wants to learn how to hula dance. She considers herself a grandma to her daughter's pet turtle. And her favorite sport is CrossFit. So she's going through a lot. It's
Interesting.
almost giving like Sally.
She's got
Remember
a
when
lot
Sally
going on.
called off her wedding? Like, if she's getting divorced, like, we need to know how recent the divorce is. What's the baby daddy situation? Is he taking care
We
of
need
the kid?
all the tea.
We need all the tea. I need her on a one-on-one stat.
Oh, yeah. I think we're going to see her get a one-on-one. Actually, there's a clip moving forward, but even some past promos that they've posted where I've noticed her. But either way, it sounds like there's a lot to get to know about Christina Mandrell. So she should be very interesting to watch, to say the least. But potentially bring in the drama. So we'll have to watch and find out.
Let's see it.
Let's see if the women bring the drama.
We all want Zach, so that claws are gonna come out.
I'm like already jealous.
Now,
So
see,
a
that's
few
where I
new
think the
women.
drama is I think that's where the drama is going to ensue, is about them actually not all wanting Zach, but a few of them really being there for love, and the drama kind of coming from that instead of, just orchestrated drama produced or a villain. You know what I mean? But yeah, what are your thoughts?
We saw Olivia M in this little teaser, and I'm pulling up her fun facts here. It says her special talent is sounding like a dolphin. She loves to read and has a color-coded bookshelf, which I think is pretty fun. I love color coordination.
So she
I think
really
it's
reads.
helpful. Yeah, I think it's helpful when you're organizing your closet. And then it says that she loves carbs.
Love that for her. I know she's a
Eat your
stylist as
life
well, I
away.
think. Yes. I
Yeah,
think
she's a
she's
stylist. She's
also,
from
yeah.
Ohio.
hmm
I think she's one of my
So she's
favorites so
about to bring the
far.
fits.
She better.
Yeah, I
You
love
can't
some
just call yourself
fashion,
a
so
stylist. You
and
can't call
not
yourself a
bring it.
stylist and not bring the fits.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited about more of these women bringing the fashion, bringing the drama. I think that was actually Katie saying like, I'm already feeling jealous in the clip. And I remember
Interesting.
another woman saying like, she's very competitive. So again, I think that
About
we're going to
Katie?
see, I think it was Katie or someone in a previous part of the promo said they're competitive. They're a competitive person. But
Okay. Well, Katie here, I
yeah.
have her bio. It says that she's the Canadian nurse. So she's not only passionate about her career, but she's got a great sense of humor. She lives in Austin, Texas. She grew up figure skating. She's not afraid to slide into the DMs. She loves roller coasters and she enjoys swimming, but hates the sharks that may be swimming underneath her.
So it does sound like
Okay.
she's gonna go for what she wants for sure.
Sounds like there's a lot
I think
going
that
on
we're gonna
here.
see that with Katie. Yeah,
And I've never seen someone spell Katie this way. So I wonder if it's
Same.
short for Caitlin.
right, probably. One thing I would like to see, just since we're on this topic still, is that usually when we get a 2-on-1, it's just kind of like the villain versus like someone who's just standing up to the villain. Like Shanae versus Genevieve on Clayton's season, it was kind of like that. I want to see genuinely two women who have strong connections with Zach. He has to actually choose. Like, I want to see something like that, something different for a 2-on-1. So hopefully that's the kind of drama we'll get.
Yeah, let's keep watching and see what else there is to
Let's see.
dissect in this trailer.
My goal is to get on one knee and propose to the person I can for sure see would be my person for the rest of my life.
And that's it.
Well. That was it. So yeah, obviously we see, ending off with the romance, Zach kissing different women in very beautiful locations. That's the clip where we did see Christina get a kiss in the ocean. She's still trouble to me, but we'll have to see. Seems like she gets a one-on-one.
Should be around a while. She's getting to the ocean.
She could stick around. She's getting to the ocean, a little tropical. I don't know. We'll have to see.
She's traveling. I mean, do you
She's
think Zach
traveling,
is going to
but-
propose?
yeah.
Because I think he
That
is
was
going to
actually my
propose.
question for you. Yeah. Mhm.
Well, think about it. The last Bachelor was Clayton. He didn't propose. He left with Susie. And then the Bachelor before was Matt James, right? He just left with Rachel Kirkconnell. He didn't propose. So we haven't had a Bachelor propose in almost 3 years. So
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure riding on this.
Oh no, there's tons of pressure probably coming from production for him to propose. But I think also that's why they picked Zach, because I think naturally he actually really is, that's his intention, is to get on one knee. Like when he says that in this promo we just watched, like I believe him that he really is serious. And I think he's actually the most ready. Yeah, in a comparison to Clayton, I think he's more ready. So I think we will see him propose as well, but it depends. I haven't seen anyone yet from the promos that I'm like, oh, I could totally see Zach with her. Like she goes far enough to like the final rose. We'll have to see how it shakes out for like a final 3 moment. But yeah, I think there's a good chance that Zach really could propose. I mean, when it comes to the cast of women, the age range seems kind of perfect for him. He's 26. A lot of the women are 23 to 30. No one's like too young. No one's too old. So I think he has a good chance. They've really set him up. I think Zach is super ready. So I'm excited to see it. But are you excited at all, Zach? Like, how are you feeling from seeing this entire promo? Are you more excited? Are you less excited? What are your thoughts?
So what's interesting about this promo is that they're not giving us anything. It was kind of all fluff. There's no storylines. There's no character development from any of the girls that we've seen. I don't know if this is like the promo or if they're going to drop another one when it gets closer, I'm sure. But we just still don't know anything. I don't think I'm walking away from this promo with any information that's new.
No, it's a good point. I think they're kind of like soft launching into it, I feel. So I think the closer we get to the actual date, or even as we get into the season, we might see different storylines come out. We always get stories and life stories on one-on-one dates and things like that. So I feel like, that's kind of where we're going to get the drama, so to speak. But I think that that's just kind of the nature of this season. The aesthetic or the brand this season is kind of like clean, simple. It's about love. You know what I mean? So I kind of expected a fluffy type of promo like this. So, but we'll have to see.
I mean,
we'll
it
have to
seems
see
like
how it
this
comes out.
season is going to be forgotten. I think it always gets better when it starts, but it just feels like so far there's just doesn't seem like there's anything new.
It's a little forgettable. Yeah. No, it's a good point. It's a good point. I think I'm like in between, like, okay, I don't know if I really care yet. Usually I start caring as we go along, but we'll have to just hold on to hope, and hopefully we get a good ending at least. And that there's just every season, I feel like we had so much failure last year. I just need a win. So they can give me that, I'm good.
I mean, like I said, I have no expectations, so he really can't let me down.
Can't let me down. Yeah. Well, we want to know what you guys have to think about this promo. What are you guys' thoughts? How are you guys feeling? Let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any of our updates on any Bachelor Nation. But yeah, I'm Kayla Thompson, joined by Zachary Reality.
Hey guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye, guys.